All right, we are back with the rookie quarterback film series. Today we got Caleb Williams from my Chicago Bears. Oh my God. So we are going to again look at the fourth quarter, third down passes where there is a blitz. First up, we had Jaden Daniels. I think he had like 16, 17. Caleb has 19, so he has even more. So we're going to jump right into it. We're gonna break it down. Let's go. I think they put the settings thing in here, so hopefully I can control the speed. That'd be nice. All right. Anyway, it is a third down. I don't know third and what, but it's fourth quarter. We know that. All right. So drops the pass, ends up rolling out, trying to take a shot, and it is incomplete. Let's just go from the end zone. So it looks like we do have the speed. That would be clutch. It's still moving fast. Let's go back a little bit. All right, so we got 6 on the line. They bring all 6. And we know earlier in the year the Bears had a real trouble. Actually, they only bring 4. I don't know. I guess if that's a contain, then that makes sense, but I don't like that. That's kind of a waste of 2 people. But anyway, so drops the pass, isn't really pressured, but he's off schedule. Rolls out to the right into the contain, and then just takes a one-on-one shot, which I don't think was bad, but obviously couldn't plant his feet and everything to be accurate, so incomplete there. And that's hard to say, because honestly, that wasn't really a blitz. It was a simulated pressure. But obviously he dropped the pass, which threw off the timing, so that could be a bigger issue. All right, next up against the Texans, where there was a lot of blitzing, a lot of sacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 might be a sim pressure. We'll see. Let me see. Looks like roughly 3rd and 6, something like that. All right, ends up getting sacked. Like I said, a lot of blitzes, a lot of sacks that game. And this is probably the game where I think it was a primetime game, but everybody was like, oh, the Bears are in trouble. Our O-line did get better throughout the year, but yeah, we had a real trouble picking up blitzes. But anyway, that's just some Bears commentary. So let's see. Looks like no, all 6 went. I forgot to pronounce his name, but 0 just kind of scraped over the top. And we just lost control of one. So actually, let me go back real quick and just look what's happening downfield, because that's important as well. I kind of know because I've seen a lot of this tape, and I did a lot of this tape already. So what we got all year was cover 1, man free or cover 3. So 1 over top, press man, then they blitzed us. And as you can see, nobody's getting any separation, and Caleb's already getting sacked. So that's kind of what happened there. Offensive line wise, and again, I'm going to try to turn my Bears hat off, but I know my Bears fans are going to be watching. But I did this film already, so if you want to check it out. So anyway, he's going to crash inside. He's going to loop. They're going to crash inside. He's going to loop. And now we got 3 people blocking 1 person. I mean, this is one of those reps where it's not really on Caleb. That's just not much he could do with that. All right, moving on. Against the Texans again. All right, looks like we got 6 initially. Let's see. All 6 end up coming. Caleb steps up, delivers a one-on-one shot. Back shoulder fade. It is inaccurate and incomplete. Let's just go back again real quick. See what's happening downfield. We got 4 out in the route. Top of the drop. Again, everybody's plastered as man free. Probably could have came here backside, but obviously he's not looking that way. So you got the one-on-one shot there, which I think was a good. First of all, good job moving up into the pocket and a good decision. But the throw ultimately was not very accurate. Well, not accurate at all. All right, step up to the pocket, step up into the throw. Just not accurate. Not accurate, maybe timing, whatever. And I forgot the count. Well, it's 0 right now. There's no conversions. What do we do? 2 Texans, 1. Maybe it's been 3. I don't know. No conversions yet. All right, so against the Colts. And they're probably going to do a similar thing because this is what teams did to us all year. So we got 4 out in the route. Top of the drop. We got a one-on-one matchup. This hasn't developed yet. These two, Komet is in a collision. Nobody's really got separation. Komet uncovers late after that collision. Let's see. 10-yard, I'm gonna guess that's a first down. All right, so let's go to the end zone. Let's see what the blitz looks like. They bring one late. We got some loops. Yeah, they bring a blitzer late. The Colts really didn't execute that well. We didn't fully pick it up either, but again, it was enough time because they didn't really execute that perfectly. And so Caleb has enough time to just make a throw. Yeah, I don't want to go back too much because we got a lot to go through. So 1 conversion. Now it's against the Rams. Thank whoever added this back into the video. This is a lifesaver. It's going to be way quicker. All right, 2 backs in the backfield. Let's see, we got a number coming. We got 4 out in the route. Top of the drop. Nothing's happening yet. I mean, well, they are on a break. I will back out just to see. All right, 3rd and 7. So looks like the marker's right here. So yeah, so they're running short of the marker. And everything downfield didn't develop yet, so there's that. So let's give it one more shot. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so about there, about the 40. And yeah, so these are well short of the first down. So even though they're kind of open right now, you probably could hit that off like a little pick route, which I'm not saying these aren't good options, but they are short of the first down. Your vertical routes are covered. Top of the drop, actually, he's already getting sacked. So you need a quick hitter. And this is just reminiscent for me. Again, I've done this all year. Quick hitters, man, we didn't really build that in too much, especially when you need extra blockers from the running back to help with the pressure. So let's see, we got 4, 5, 6. So they send all 6. Some of these, or one of these guys, just kind of waiting. Yeah, we just take 2 people to block 1 person. Let's see, who is that? That's Pryor. No, not Pryor. That's Sheldon, whatever his name was, the center, getting beat. So then we get a free guy. And again, maybe right here is your best bet. You are under pressure right now, and Caleb just kind of braces for the hit. And I'm not going to kill him for that. He definitely could have stood in, took the hit, and made that throw. But, you know, that's a difficult situation. All right, we got the Commanders in a very, very infamous game that I don't want to talk about, but we'll watch these plays. All right, we got 3-by-1. 4 out in the route. Running back stays in to help. Top of the drop. Collision, collision. Hasn't gotten vertical yet. We got a open receiver, quote unquote, right here, but Caleb's not looking that way. And again, this is 3rd and 10. So the marker's here. So Caleb, that's a miscommunication. Not sure on who, but that's a miscommunication right there. And it would have been a tough one anyway. There's a lot of things people talked about with the Bears. One of the things that no one talks about but me is the receivers don't get a lot of separation. They didn't last year. Part scheme, part that's just not their forte anymore. I mean, Keenan Allen lost a step, and we just did not run concepts that made sense for them to get open, or at least not off their ability. All right, so we got 6 coming, and it's a straight rush. We pick it up. Pocket's pretty clean. I mean, pocket is clean. Just a miscommunication there. All right, we are against the Commanders once again. Let's see. We got 6 on the line. Well, this guy's not really on the line, so 5. But he might blitz. Who knows? All right, top of the drop. We got 1 person uncovering, 2 people uncovering, 2 more still in the route. The marker's down here. Caleb steps up in the pocket. Has time, able to deliver a throw. And first down. So that's 2 conversions. That's probably going to be the easiest way. Just count up the conversions and then afterwards. All right. So that, I mean, that's a tight end. I don't know. Maybe. Everything else, they're sitting on the sticks because they know, once again, these guys aren't going to run past them. That's a tough throw. I mean, well, he's going to come back. So, pardon me. He goes vertical. That's an option. I mean, yeah, whatever. Never mind. I'm not going to get to that. But I think that was a decently designed. I forgot to look at the end zone. My bad. Obviously, we saw what Caleb did, and that was the most important part because that's what we're here to look at. He was able to manipulate that pocket pretty well, climb up and make a throw. So the O-line definitely gave him time. All right, 3 by 1. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Potentially. Yep, 6. We got a free runner. Sack. All right, let's see. How many steps is this? We're in the shotgun. 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, shoot. Really, by the time he got to the top of the drop, he was already getting hit. I mean, so really, that was the only choice you had. And this is 3rd and 9. I mean, you could take it just to, try to get something. And DJ probably could make a play afterwards. So I think it was worth making that throw. But Caleb did not make that throw. So we'll see from the end zone. Another infamous game, in my opinion. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I mean, technically this isn't wrong though. That's the thing. You got everybody on. What's the man on the line of scrimmage? Man on the line of scrimmage. That's the one that you're going to leave unblocked if you got to leave unblocked. So if you bring 6 and we're protecting with 5, the one that's the furthest away from the quarterback should be unblocked. And he was. So they weren't wrong here. I think Caleb, you got to make that throw. Honestly, I think you just got to make that throw. It's not an easy play, but you got to make that throw. And I'm not saying it would have been complete or a first down, but you got to give him a chance. All right, Green Bay Packers. We got 3 by 1. out of a little, well, whatever that is now. Let's see, we got looks like 5 coming with a delay. He's probably spying though. So really 5. Let's just let it play out. Gets it to Keenan. That is a first down. So let's just see, top of the drop. All right, top of the drop. I'm not sure what this route is about to be. They're still kind of in phase. They're in phase. He's getting ready to break. He's still getting into his route. But it's a quick out by and really kind of a almost a pick. Actually, very much pick. That's super illegal. So, I mean, Caleb's able to make that throw. I mean, that's the way they designed it. I've been in all the film I've been watching. It's been some real illegal picks. Some of these games, and I'm not talking about the Bears. Obviously, I'm talking about all over the league. All right, so let's see. So yeah, they got the 5 coming. We got a stunt. They mess up there, but it's enough time. It was only a 3-step drop. So O-line gave enough time, made the decision, made the throw. So that's 3. I think. I keep losing count. All right, motion to a 3-by-1 Packers again. Standard up 4 on the line. They blitz from the second level 2, so they blitz 6. 4 in the route, top of the drop. They're in phase, but he's even. These 2 are breaking on the inside. This hasn't developed yet. Caleb goes with the 1-on-1. Looks like a first down. What was this? It was only 3rd and 2. All right, that was a first down. You know, stared it down the whole way. Wanted to go to his man on a 1-on-1 match. Nothing wrong with that. Like I said, we faced a lot of man free. You knew it was going to be man coverage on the island. Forgot to change the speed. So, let's see. They bring this blitz from second level. Everybody's picked up. I mean, everything's picked up. Clean pocket. So that's 4. 4 conversions. The Packers again. Tired of watching them. All right, we motion to a bunch. We got 4 on the line. Blitz from the second level. They bring 7 this time. Top of the drop. You got a wide open man. Still in phase there. Outbreaker. Probably a double move. I don't know. Still in phase here. Let's see. What was this? This was 3rd and 8. Not sure what's going on here because the marker is right here. I mean, there's no guarantee you get this with Cole Kmet, and he looked like he's going kind of shallow. You definitely not getting it with this. And like I said, I mean, the pocket's clean. So you probably could have waited and got Keenan Allen. I mean, he's wide open. I don't know if that's DJ, but he wasn't going nowhere. I don't love that decision. I mean, he's pretty much in phase with the receiver, and he's not at the sticks. I just don't. And again, the play design for our skill set, which doesn't excuse the receivers, but we don't get We didn't get separation last year. Excuse me. Anyway. All right, so we see the blitz. Running back slides. They pick it up. It's a clean pocket. He had plenty of time to make a decision. All right, moving on. Please be another team. Tired of seeing the Packers. I'm just playing. I'm not a huge Packers hater like that. Like, it's whatever. It's just another team. All right, Lions. 3-by-1. Backed up against our own end zone. There's a pretty deep drop. to be backed up against our own end zone on third down. In phase, in phase, open, but nowhere near the marker. Looks like it's third and super long. He's getting open potentially. All right, let's let it go. Rips one. Inaccurate pass, almost intercepted. All right, so I didn't even see what the blitz was, to be honest with you. All right, let's look at this. Somebody come look at this. All right, we got 5 coming. Looks like it's 5. We got a chip block. We got a running back. I mean, he's on the green dog. Pocket's fine. Like I said, it's a long drop. Pocket's fine. Decision's good. He gave him time to clear. That ball is just behind him. You got to put that ball out in space. That ball's way behind him, slows him up, and makes it a tougher catch. DJ should have still caught it, but makes it a tougher catch. Deflected, almost an interception. That's bad accuracy. Or ball placement, I should say. But good decision. Calm in the pocket. All that. All right, so somehow we are back in our end zone again. 3-by-1. Let's see. Looks like 6. Top of the drop. We got a mesh coming here. Probably another pick. Both of these are in phase, but they're even. So you got a shot. Dumps it down to DJ. Coming across. Gets the run at the catch, 3rd and 7. So that's another completion or conversion. So that's 5. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know if I didn't see if Komet illegally picked him again, but I wouldn't be shocked. Komet got called for that one game. He kept getting called for that. It might have been this game. So now it's better. That's how you do it. If y'all didn't see that, that is how you do it. Watch Komet if you need to. That's how you do it so you don't get flagged. Anyway, they pick up the blitz well. I mean, some of these people getting beat on, but they pick it up well. Stayed in the pocket, let it clear. Give him a ball he can run with. There you go. Am I tripping? Is that 6 or 5? I've been doing terrible at keeping track of that stuff. 5, maybe? Let's say 5. All right, 3-by-1. Looks like they sent 6. I didn't see. Top of the drop. In phase. 2 check downs. He's getting ready to come on the break. Doesn't like any of it. Ends up getting sacked. Let's see. That was 3rd and 10. So the marker's at the 40 again. So Dunes, I don't know. He's doing a lot of moves. So Dunes, yeah, I don't like this. I hate this one of those. Yeah, Bears fans know I hate this pass concept. So yeah. Anyway, there was really not. There wasn't really any great option to go to right there. So let's see it from the end zone. And no Nick Bosa. So actually they just sent 5. It's picked up pretty well. There's nowhere to go. It's patting the ball. Coverage sack. Moving on. Oh, it's the Vikings. I was like, who is this? If I didn't see the logo, I would not have known. All right, anyway. 2-by-2. Let's see. Top of the drop. Oh, my bad. A little bit. Top of the drop. In phase, and everybody's in phase. There's nowhere to go. What is this? 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Man coverage. I mean, he's already about to get hit. I mean, Keenan kind of uncovers. Odunze uncovers. I mean, it's too late. They really just kind of took too long to uncover. It's 3 yards. But again, teams knew we had no speed over the top and we didn't get a lot of separation, so they just squatted on all our routes. All right, let's see the blitz. We know the Vikings like the blitz. So it looks like it's 5. Swift picks that up. I mean, he should have had time, but Darnell gets beat. And whoever that is that Dallas Turner? I think that might be him. That was a good effort. That was a great effort. Because he didn't stay on the ground. You saw that? You saw that pop back up and lunge? Yeah. Covered sack. All right. The Detroit Lions. 3-by-1. Heading into the red zone. That's a lot of people. Looks kind of like 5. I'm not sure. All right, top of the drop. Komet's got some separation. I'm not sure where he's headed. In phase. We got a bit of a pick going on where Keenan's open. In phase. And Caleb gets sacked. Let's see what this is. 3rd and 11. So the marker's all the way down here. Let's see what these routes were or where they were. So that's 1-on-1 in phase. Obviously, Caleb's not looking over there. That's not going to give anything. Komet is breaking open. That's probably the bet. I guess he's waiting for Odunze or I'm not sure. Either way, he had time. He had time to make a throw here. But he just did not see it. And honestly, he could have went to Odunze as well. You had 2 options there. Got to pull that trigger. Got to pull that trigger. All right, so let's see from the end zone. Because a lot of people are quarterback apologists for their team. And so they'll say, well, he didn't have enough time. I mean, it's seconds in the NFL. Like this pocket, you're good. Now, it's a long way to go. It's 3rd and 11. This pocket is fine. This pocket is fine. You got to throw with some anticipation. When you don't anticipate, you waiting for it to get open, this is what happens. The O-line, I mean, they're not great, but they put you first of all, this long last string of plays, they gave him time. That's why it drives me crazy. The O-line wasn't excellent like individually, but when everybody tries to say, oh, it's the O-line, it's the O-line, it's the O-line, you know, O-line was the worst in the league. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It just was not. Especially after a certain point in the year, they cleaned up a lot of this. So anyway, 3-by-1. Right outside the white zone. Lions again. They send 4, or we got a delayed blitzer, so 5. See, top of the drop. I'm not sure where Odunze's going, but he's got some separation. In phase. Komet's got a 2-way go. I couldn't even see the ball. Sorry. I didn't even know what happened there. Alright, so now I see it. He throws it. Broken up by Branch. Let me watch that one more time. Just to make sure I see what I saw. Yeah, I waited too long. That's why I tell everybody it's a game of seconds and inches. You see this break? That ball's got to be thrown. He's looking right at it. That ball's got to be thrown. Thrown with velocity, which Caleb has. I mean, it's a contested catch, but it's more likely to be a touchdown. This extra second, half a second you wait, that's a step that Branch is able to take. Now when you throw it, he's more in phase. He's able to break on it. Again, not saying it would have been perfect, not saying it would have been a touchdown, but that's the coaching point right there. Oh, I thought we was going to the end zone. Guess not. All right, we got the Seahawks. This is an ugly game. We got 6 on the line. It looks like they brought like 7. All right, he's got, yeah, he gets taken off his spot immediately. Let me see if I can even see anything downfield that's realistic. I mean, he's at top of his drop. No, he could have made a throw. He could have made a couple throws. I'm sure he was waiting for DJ Moore, but this is a D tackle. You could make that throw. That man coverage, man. Again, and he's still up, low key. Like, you could have made that throw. He's too worried about getting hit. And again, I'm not saying any of those would have been easy. Some of these would have been easy. Some of those I called out would have been easy. This one would not have been easy, but it was there. All right, so let's see. Running back slides to pick this up. I mean, we're good right now. Yeah, I mean, this is a good move by Jenkins. He turnstiles right. I mean, that's the thing. These guys can't see the quarterback. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a good. Sometimes the defender just makes a good play. That's a tough one, but still, Caleb could have made that throw. But that comes with high level experience to kind of see it before it, and we could tell he does not have anticipatory skills. Most quarterbacks don't, let alone rookies. All right, 3-by-1. Green Bay Packers again. All right, we got 5. Clean pocket, makes a throw. Looks like 3rd and medium. Throws it behind DJ Moore again, but DJ makes the catch, converts. So that's like 6. On lost count, 6. All right, we'll go to the end zone. And the dangerous pass, man. That's not good ball placement. That's a strong arm syndrome. That is, I'm used to just throwing it as hard as I want to, and the ball getting there fast. But this the NFL. You gotta have the timing. It's not just all about arm strength. All right, they loop. We pick it up. Like I said, we got time. Everything was good there. That throw was just so dangerous, but DJ had enough separation. So, like I said, I think that's 6. Is that it? Oh, we went through those quick. That shocked me. All right, that is Caleb Williams, rookie quarterback film session. Let's see. Next up will have to be Bo Nix. I believe those are the 3 that had like full starts, and then Drake May would be next, and then Penix. So yeah, next up will be Bo Nix. But go down in the comment section, let me know what you think. Share it around, get the conversation started. Thank you for listening. Hope to see you next episode.